listening to the Q106.5 Morning Show on demand. Tune in live as David and Cindy bring the fun every weekday 5 to 10 from our Brewer Studios.
Q106.5, I don't want to be a one-man band. And I don't have to because I have Miss Cindy over there. Look at that.
That's right. I'm always here.
The
whether
wondrous
you want it or
Miss
not.
Cindy. I do. I do, especially on a Monday. Hold my hand, Miss Cindy. It's a rough Monday because that weekend was beautiful.
Yes, it was.
That's too much. Well, not fun because Saturday, was I humbled. We'll get into that later. Don't even mention it. Maybe we won't even mention it. Or maybe, you know what? We can flip the script because, the other members of the story, they don't have a microphone. They don't have a radio show.
That's very true.
Guess who does?
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
So I can alter the script as much as I want to. I have an audience. They don't.
That's true, but there were quite a few people there who saw how things went down.
And it's amazing that a large group of people like that can come together and lie. You know what we call that? A cult.
Oh, okay.
They're a cult. You don't believe a cult, do you?
It's the Brewer cult.
Yes. We'll get into exactly what we're talking about. How was your weekend?
It was good. Yeah.
Okay. Do anything fun?
I walked around the Riverwalk Festival.
Great festival.
Yes. And I got some things done around the house yesterday and went and had breakfast with family. And, yeah, it was nice.
That's good. I wasn't invited to breakfast.
Sorry.
Okay. How long have we been working together? Sis?
We went to Bagel Central.
Oh, my gosh. My favorite place. Never been as good.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought after a month of working together, we'd be family by now, but I guess it takes a little bit longer for other people.
Sorry.
I.e. you.
Sorry. It's kind of a last-minute invitation to get the backpack back to my grandson that he left in my car. So
I get it. You had a task.
And I went to the new Books A Million. They've moved from their big building into a kind of a smaller location, but very nice.
I feel like, is that in Bangor?
Yes.
So is it nothing but Stephen King books? I feel like if it's...
No, a lot more than just Stephen King books. A lot more than just Stephen King books. Although his book was on display when you walked through the door. He has a new one, so,
Of course he does. He has a new one.
I know.
There's a new one every hour. Look, a new one just came out, actually. Q106.5. Oh, I'm going into a panic mode.
Why?
Oh, boy.
Why?
Look,
what's going on?
My phone. My goodness.
Oh.
I'm going to have to live probably 7 to 10 minutes without it.
It's what is it, updating?
It's going through an update. There's a new iOS update. Does anybody even know what iOS means?
No.
What is it?
I don't.
iOS.
I'm sure somebody does.
iOS. Anyways. It's done. Oh, thank God. Okay, life is good again. What do I do without my cell phone? Just a mere minutes and I go into full anxiety. Isn't
it the truth, though?
Yeah. It's a vital organ now. Our phones have become a vital organ. Okay, your software has been updated to iOS 17.5.1. Again, why the points? Why?
What is the point?
I feel like these nerds at Apple are just mocking us.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to make this seem important, but really, we're just sliding in 3 new emojis for them.
Right.
But they're going to feel like we're doing some pretty cool over here in nerd land.
I love when you get the explanation. This is what the update did. And you read through it and it's like, there is nothing here I need. Literally nothing here I need.
Right. We fixed the bugs on the pixels of the things with the algorithm, and everything's good now.
Yeah, we're going to make your blah, blah, blah run faster. I don't know what blah, blah, blah is.
So. So blah, blah, blah is actually the tech term.
Is it really?
No,
okay.
I have no idea. Okay, well, I can't wait to see what new things I got with my new iOS 17.5.1. Thank you, Apple. Sorry, I'm a little upset today. We mentioned this the last segment. We're not going to get into it just yet because my heart's not ready. It's not there yet, Miss Cindy.
Okay.
But it's getting there. When you get defeated, you must admit it. Admit defeat. Be a man. I'm just not ready to be a man yet.
Okay.
Maybe next
we won't
segment.
Make you. I think we've all figured it out by now. But
No.
Okay.
No, not
Okay.
everybody.
All right.
I got beat bad. So bad over the weekend. And not in a good way. It was bad.
It wasn't me.
No. Although I probably deserve it. Okay. Yeah, we will. We'll share it coming up. All right.
Okay.
Next segment. And we have a great opportunity to get you qualified for a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
I can say that better. We could get you qualified for a great opportunity. Reverse it. That sounds better.
You feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Monday.
All right.
Happy Monday.
I'm going to go sit in my big blue chair and we'll talk about it later.
Oh, do you want to do a thing here, by the way?
Do I?
You can if you want. Do you want
Sure.
to?
Yeah.
It's David and Cindy. Thanks for listening to Q106.5.
Let's talk about the fact that it's June. Hard to believe.
What?
That means a new sandwich of the month at Harvest Moon Deli. And for this start of summer month, it's actually a wrap. The Chicken Fajita Loca wrap. Chicken Fajita Loca. Got to sound like Zach there for a minute.
Whoa.
Loaded with grilled chicken, pepper jack cheese, green pepper, onions, tomato, guac, and sriracha sour cream. Recommended on a black bean tortilla, but you can get it on whatever wrap you want. This delicious wrap will bring a little heat, just like the month of June. Plus 5% of every one of the chicken fajita wraps will go to benefit Special Olympics of Maine. Harvest Moon Deli has a huge menu that includes wraps, sandwiches, soups, and salads, all made fresh with fresh ingredients. It's head and shoulders above other lunch or dinner options. Plus, there are 8 locations, so there's likely one near you. You'll find Harvest Moons in Augusta, in Waterville, Newport, Orono. There's one in Brewer and 3 in Bangor on Stillwater Avenue, Columbia Street, and Griffin Road. Treat yourself today to this sandwich for the month of June. Chicken Fajita Loca. Grilled chicken, pepper jack cheese, green pepper, onions, tomato, guac, and sriracha sour cream. Recommended on a black bean tortilla. Harvest Moon Deli features curbside takeout and delivery at all their locations. Call ahead at your favorite location or order online at harvestmoondeli.com.
Hey.
Hey.
You got that. You got that latest iOS update?
I don't think I've gotten mine yet.
You on that 17.5.1.1730A? iOS, Apple, iPhone?
Need it.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
If you don't got it, you're not cool. You're not the cool kid in school if you don't got that 17.5.1.
Not the first time I've heard that.
iOS.
Not the cool kid in school.
Back in my day when it was iOS 1. What the heck does iOS mean? Let's go to Debbie. What do you got?
Integrated operating system.
Debbie, you could be making that up, but you know what? It sounds so good. We're going to go with it regardless.
That's right.
Well, either that or you got to think it's an iPhone, so iPhone operating system.
Ah, there we go.
But that's too simple.
Debbie is way smarter than we are.
Yeah. Now, how did you come to the conclusion that it's integrated operating system?
Because your phones are integrated into everything nowadays.
That is true.
Yeah, she is smarter than us.
That is, well, that's without question. Miss Debbie, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
Did you get to Katahdin this weekend?
I didn't go to Katahdin. I went to, where did I go? Well, okay. I got my butt beat at the Brewer
Riverwalk Festival.
So,
you poor baby.
I know. My head was hanging low all weekend, way too low to go to Katahdin. Maybe next weekend after I lick my wounds.
Hey, Cindy, we know what he is, don't we? He's a gunner boy.
Thanks, Miss Debbie. What's a gunner boy?
A gunner boy is someone who says, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and then they never do.
Ha! That's not me.
Which I don't think describes David at all.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go to Todd Simcox now.
Okay, let's do that.
Look at me following through.
A mix of sun and clouds out there for our Monday. A good-looking day. Just a slight chance we could see an isolated shower this afternoon. Temperatures for today in the 60s to near 70 along the coast, and we'll be in the 70s near 80 inland. Partly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows a couple degrees either side of 50. And then a mix of sun and clouds for our Tuesday. A great day. Temperatures Tuesday, 60s near 70 along the coast, 70s near 80 inland. For Q106.5 on WABI TV5 and the CW meteorologist, Todd Simcox.
I'm outstanding sushi. iOS. I'm outstanding sushi. Could that be it, Miss Cindy?
I don't think so, but sushi sounds good. It's a little early for sushi. But
It's never too early for sushi.
Okay.
Never.
All right.
It's a little too early to make out after sushi.
What?
Because, when you kiss your partner, it's like, or a stranger, I guess, and they had just had sushi. Ooh. If you didn't have sushi too.
Yeah, see, I would have had sushi too, so I guess I'd have never experienced that.
Yeah. You don't want to kiss a stranger after they just had sushi because it's like, Did you just have sushi? And they're like, yes, actually. Matter of fact, I did.
Fish face.
I'm outstanding sushi. I am iOS. Okay. Listen, it's time to get into it, Miss Cindy.
Oh, okay.
Why? It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I'm working with you.
Yeah.
Overall, I have a sunny disposition today.
Right.
But something happened over the weekend where I was proven wrong. I was humbled. I was defeated. We'll get into it coming up. I'm still not ready. I'm still not ready to share and admit this. Oh, it happened at the River Waterfront Festival. Oh, I said it correct. Right?
No.
It happened at the Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
There you go. That's it.
Read your notes, David. All right. We'll talk about this embarrassing situation that happened over. Oh, man. Oh, it's bad. Hold my hand, Miss Cindy. Get me through
I
this.
think you're going to be okay.
Q106.5. Cindy.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Our off-air conversation was brilliant. You and I sounded way smarter than we deserve.
Yeah, we did.
But we can't say anything we said on air. Q106.5.
Yes.
David and Cindy.
Yes.
Thanks for listening. And iPhone.
Operating.
Stuff. That's what it means. I-O stuff.
Yeah.
I
think that's appropriate.
Yep, to
Yeah.
Apple because I'm still paying off my iPhone that I will never pay off. And then they'll say, hey, we have a new one. You want to trade it in and pay even more money and go further debt? I'll be like, okay.
And I went for the cheapest iPhone they sell at Walmart.
What do you got over there? What iPhone is that? That's a good
it's
one.
Like it's like a
antique. It's a relic.
No, I bought it like 2 years ago.
Well, no.
I don't know. It's like an SD or something like that.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
What do I have?
It's just smaller and it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that I don't need.
Right.
So I don't see any reason to do that.
The bells and whistles make you miss out on your grandkids. That's what those do. You're living your life, so good for you.
I was just checking my phone. iOS 17.5.1 update. I'm supposed to update
Oh,
it.
you're going to get that too.
Yep.
You got that good iOS. You got that iOS that I just got.
Well, only the best, right?
Yeah,
I
let
mean,
me tell
it's
you.
not an expensive phone, but
Right. No, but you get all the same. You get the same things. I'm going through to see what kind of new emojis we got. Nothing exciting, boring.
okay. So I was looking at that. One of the reasons why I have the iPhone I have is because I don't want one of the big ones because I can't carry it in my pocket
I get it.
because it looks dumb. To me, it does. Anybody else, it's fine.
We've worked together for how long?
A month and a half.
And I've been carrying the iPhone 15 Pro Max in my pocket for a month and a half, and you've been looking at me going, his pocket looks dumb. Have you been looking at my pocket?
I have not been looking at your pockets.
And how this big iPhone looks dumb in there?
I have not been looking at your pockets. I have not.
You've been judging me silently this whole time?
I'm
feel
just
like
saying
a fool.
that for me, I don't like it.
I also feel like a fool because of the weekend, Miss Cindy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Are you ready to talk about it yet?
yes.
Okay.
Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
Nicely done.
It's been going on for 530 years.
No.
From what no?
The Riverwalk's not that old.
It's been going on for 472 years.
No.
Since before the independence of America was declared. That's how old this festival it is.
Are you trying to make your part of it seem less significant?
No, I just wanted to pay respects to the festival. My part was minuscule in comparison to everything else was going on. Brewer firefighters were there. Brewer Police Department was there representing. Thank you, all of you, for serving.
Right.
The face painters were there.
The Brewer Robotics team was there with their robot that can throw a ball to kids.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
When
I watched some kids playing with it. It's really cool.
When your mom and dad would rather drink with their friends,
That's right.
play with your robot.
This is my robot friend.
Mom, Dad, can we? I got you, kid.
They have had one
Why
in
does
the
the robot
past that
sound
would
like
also
that?
throw a frisbee. Which I need for the neighbor's dog when he comes over because that's all he wants to do.
Oh, you adopted a dog and you don't have time for it because you'd rather be drinking with your friends?
Get a robot.
Get a robot. So they had a cornhole tournament. It was the first year and we lost. Okay, that's it. That's it. There, I got it out.
No. We have to add the fact that the second
What?
heat,
What?
the gentleman who was running the cornhole tournament looks over and says, "Hey, Q106.5 guys,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry."
This guy. This
the
whole
team that you're
organization.
going up against. And then he recorded it, right?
Right. He put it on Facebook Live. I was like,
I
know
have not been able to find it.
what was flattering? Me neither. It's because I paid a lot of people to take it down and eliminate their whole Facebook page entirely. I'm
There
from
you go.
Los Angeles. I know I have some connections.
Yeah, okay.
So not only did we lose, but we got eliminated. You have to lose 2 games in a row, which nobody else did. Only Jordan Verge and I did. And listen, here's why. They're on steroids. Everybody else there was on steroids. And they didn't do a test beforehand. And so that's why they were able to be far superior than we were. And so next year, we're back. We're going to redeem ourselves, but we're going to make sure that there's drug testing prior.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
We played against a 10-year-old, and he was holding his like Dunkin' Donuts flavored frou-frou drink the entire time. He's just sipping on it, tossing it back in the hole. I'm like, who are you, kid? You little punk. You little punk. We got destroyed.
I'm sorry I missed that one. I missed the first heat because I was trying to find a place to park. Like my landlord's business is right around the corner.
Right.
And so I contacted them. I said, do you mind if I park in your lot? I know you're close. They were like, no, fine. And I got there and it was bumper to bumper, just full.
Oh, yeah, the festival
I'm like,
was hopping.
Darn it. So then I had to go and find parking. And by the time I got to the cornhole tournament, not very late, I will add.
Yeah, rub it in, even salt
David's
in the
like,
wound.
we're already out.
Yeah, we're already Miss Cindy drove 17 hours to come watch us for 3 minutes. Oh, let's just get out of this.
But you look good in the Will Work for Beer shirt.
No, we looked ridiculous. I have been humbled, but I am not done yet.
Okay.
That was one battle in this massive cornhole war with you Mainers. I've brought my talents from California, and they're just a little rusty. Next time, it is on.
All right.
Q106.5. Q106.5, David and Cindy, happy Monday. And you know what?
What?
You know what it was?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, you know what Monday's like.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. What was it?
You
know
think
what-
I repeat jokes?
Oh, no.
Repeat bits?
Never.
Not me, no. I'm original, new material every single time I turn on this microphone.
You are definitely an original.
Oh.
I mean that in a good way.
Hold on, let me mark that. Audio 711, Miss Cindy complimented me, I think. Either way, I will accept that as a compliment.
Okay, good.
You know, the Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
Yes.
Can I just write that down because I'm struggling with remembering, the order of how that goes. Brewer Riverwalk Waterfront Festival. The Brewer Waterfront what's it called again?
Brewer Riverwalk Waterfront Festival.
Phenomenal time except for the cornhole tournament.
Yes.
That was garbage. That was awful.
Ooh. It wasn't awful. It just didn't work out well for you.
No, it was very
And
well
Jordan.
put together. Whoever did it, they just did a great job. We just lost. We got destroyed. But you want to know why?
Why?
I haven't adjusted to the time change yet. I've only been out here for 2 months.
Yeah.
And so I performed so poorly because I came from the West Coast where it's 3 hours behind.
Okay.
So at the time of the tournament, when it started at 12, it was only 9 a.m. my time. All right.
Okay.
Again, been out here for 2 months, but it takes time to become acclimated.
What was Jordan's excuse?
I think he was throwing him back. He's young. He's mid-20s.
Yeah, it's possible.
He was tossing him back.
It's possible.
Yeah.
He was wearing a shirt that said, we'll work for beer. So,
Yeah, but he was already
possible.
paying for beer. So, I mean, he wasn't even listening to the shirt. All right. Let's talk about chores around the house.
okay.
You get to get rid of one chore for the rest of your life. What is it?
Doing dishes.
Really? You hate it that much?
It isn't so much that I hate it.
Right.
I procrastinate. It's like, okay, I guess I need to go do that.
In there.
And there's the woman thing, where God, I wish he would do them once in a while.
Does Jim not do the dishes?
He helps me out around the house a lot.
Yeah.
But dishes is probably one of his least favorites too.
I get it. Why don't you guys just do paper plates?
We do.
That's what I've been doing.
Sometimes. And we have a dishwasher. We just don't have a dishwasher that will clean like pots and pans.
Those are by the way, those and Starbucks cups, which I don't understand. You spend $20 on a Starbucks thing to hold or like a Yeti to hold your coffee, and then it goes, not dishwasher safe.
I know.
I'm like, oh, yeah? Well, I just did it 3 times, and it's fine in the dishwasher.
There you go.
Why is it not dishwasher safe?
I think it can
Cause cancer.
deteriorate the rubber that seals it so the coffee doesn't spill. And so then coffee will spill.
That's why I have all these stains on my shirts.
There you go. See?
Mystery solved. Also, it causes cancer. I feel like everything, one of these mugs or whatever, it goes, if you do this, it has cancer-causing materials in it.
Yeah. What about you? What household chore do you hate?
The duvet cover.
I have never had a duvet cover.
Neither have I until I got married.
Okay.
And now I'm so happy. And I am.
Except for the duvet cover.
No, the duvet cover. So we're 29 days away until she comes out here.
Okay.
Right? And I can't wait. I successfully put the duvet cover on both beds.
Okay.
And that thing's not getting washed for another month because I hate it so much. I don't care how much I sweat. I don't care if the dog brings 1,000 ticks into the bed because he jumps on after playing outside.
Right.
I don't care. I'm not doing that duvet cover again. What a dumb invention. Get a regular comforter or a blanket that you can just throw into the wash, not something that you put over the blanket and then you take that off and wash. Oh, what an unnecessary, extraneous process.
Yeah, but see, part of the reason for a duvet cover is because it's tough to wash a comforter because they're so big and bulky and they don't move around in the washer. But the duvet cover is something else. I'm guessing. I've never had one, so
How do you wash your comforter then?
In my washing machine.
That's what I'm talking about. See, it's not
get
hard.
I don't get the big, fluffy, really big.
We don't. The duvet cover, you got to tie it on, then you got to button it up. It's seriously an hour or 2 hours of your. My wife can do it in 3 minutes. It takes me an hour, 2 hours. And those are hours, precious hours I will never get back.
Does she look at you and go, "What is your problem with this? It's so easy."
No, she laughs.
I like her already.
No, I don't. You have her. You marry her.
No, I'm already married. Sorry.
Just kidding. I like her. I guess I love her. 29 days she'll be out here doing the duvet cover, and I don't have to. What chore, if you got a choice, would you get rid of forever?
Yeah.
991-9500. You can also message us
On the Q106.5 app.
Yeah, and we got to post up on the socials, the Facebook, Instagram, Q106.5.
Mondays can be rough. I mean, all you want to do is go home and relax and pretend it's still the weekend when the day is done.
And lay in your duvet cover.
And with a stressless chair from Stonington's Furniture, you'll always have an amazing place to relax. These chairs made with a Norwegian design, and they're unbelievably comfortable. To me, that's what home is all about. It should be a place where you're relaxed and the furniture is beautiful, but especially comfortable. The stressless chairs come in a variety of colors of leather, so the beautiful part is covered. And with their deep cushions, designs backed by the American Chiropractic Association, the comfortable part is more than covered. You can choose from the recliners with matching padded ottomans, sofas, dining room chairs, and office chairs. I mean, how heavenly does that sound? Your home could become the most comfortable house on the block with a trip to Stonington's Furniture and Brewer. Like most of the furniture at Stonington's, the stressless chairs and sofas are customizable, available in a wide variety of colors and quality leathers, so you can find or create the perfect chairs for your decor. Stop by the showroom on Wilson Street in Brewer soon and increase the comfort in your home. And remember to tell the folks there that you heard Cindy Campbell talking about Stonington's Furniture.
A year. I was about to say a month, but no, it's been a year. It's been 2 years. CMA Artist of the Year, ACM Artist of the Year. Her bar just opened up over the weekend.
Yeah.
She has that Hulu special called Bell Bottoms and something Bell Bottoms. It says Lainey Wilson. It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
If you want to watch
there's
it.
bell bottoms in there. I can't remember the name of it either.
She just kicked off her tour over the weekend, and she's going to be here in Bangor at the Main Savings Amphitheater June 29th.
Yeah.
We get to see Lainey Wilson.
Can't
Cannot
wait.
wait. Yeah. Q106.5, but right now we're talking about things we can wait for, and that's chores. Who likes doing chores? Some people do. Sociopaths.
Yeah, some people really get into like cleaning house, and
My wife.
I'm not one of those people.
Me neither.
I'm so not one of those people.
You know what's annoying about those people, aside from them being completely insane,
What?
is that while they're enjoying doing the chores,
Yeah.
they get that weapon. They get that in their arsenal because they can always throw it out. You never help me. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you like doing it. I don't. And I do a lot. Jim does a lot. You do a lot.
Yeah.
It's a marriage. You're
Yeah.
a team. You're a partner. We have a rule like, because you said you hated dishes, right?
Right.
If you could get rid of one chore, what would it be? 991-9500, Q106.5 app. Let us know. Also up on our Facebook and Instagram. One chore, what would it be? You said dishes.
I did.
Okay. I said the duvet cover.
Which surprised me. I thought you were going to say the toilet.
I'll do that. No.
Because that's right up there, too.
Remember we discussed how guys clean toilets?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We all do it. Even
Toilet paper, just wipe it
That's all
on
it is.
a little bit.
You get the toilet paper roll, guys. Listen, I'll lie to my wife too and say, no, I use chemicals and a sponge and put on the gloves and everything. But that's not true. And all the guys know this. This is how guys clean toilet. You roll up some toilet paper on your hand and you look at that toilet, you wipe it down until it looks clean.
Yeah.
Throw that in the bowl, flush it, wash your hands usually, and then go on with your day. That's how guys clean toilets. Bam. Effective.
This does not surprise
efficient,
me at all.
and there's no chemicals involved, so it's safe for the whole family and your pets. What chore would you get rid of? We do have a rule at our house as far as dishes go. Like whoever cooks doesn't do the dishes. The other person does.
Okay.
Do you guys do that or?
Not really, no.
Okay. All right.
That's good, though. I like that.
But you guys have a
Because
good.
I cook most of the time.
Well, there you go. So yeah, so I whoever now everybody has their own mix of like. So trash always has to be the guy. I feel like the guy should always be the one to take out the trash.
Yeah.
That's just it's bulky, it's gross, it's a dude thing.
Yeah, that's something we share.
No need to have a battle of the sexes. That's see, you gotta talk to Jim. I love Jim. He's amazing. He's gotta take out trash.
No, but I grew up with brothers, so
I get it.
It's always been one of
it.
the shared chores, so I don't mind doing that.
Let's hit up the phones.
Yeah.
And again, 991-9500. If you could give up one chore for all eternity, what would it be? Hi, who's this?
Bobby, and I'm in Corona.
Nice, Bobby. What chore would you get rid of if you could have?
Dishes. I
See?
don't like doing dishes.
Yeah. You're standing there and it's just boring and
Right.
yeah, I completely agree.
I have a dishwasher, but I get them more cleaner washing them by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, those pots and pans that say dishwashers that aren't dishwasher safe, that's a lie. They're just joking. You can throw them in the
I know.
dishwasher. Thanks for calling in. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Good morning, Q. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Richard Gray. I'm calling from Heartland.
Thanks for calling in, Richard. A chore that you can get rid of, what would it be?
Doing dishes.
Wow, people hate doing dishes.
I'm feeling so validated now.
What exactly is the I don't think anybody truly likes doing dishes, but if that was the one chore to get rid of, that would not be mine. What is it that is so hated about it?
Just it never ends.
Yeah.
Never ends.
Yeah, it's
Never ends here. When you got so many people coming through your house, it never ends.
Yeah, and then you get the dishes done and you say, oh, you know what, I'm going to reward myself with a cup of coffee, maybe a little piece of pie, and then you have more dishes.
You know how many times I say paper plates?
Yeah, we have them too.
Richard, thanks for calling in, buddy. You have a great day.
You too.
All right. Well, we will continue taking your... Man, dishes is a thing, huh?
Yeah, people don't like dishes.
I mean, nobody does. But again, there's just so many other chores I would choose before getting rid of dishes for all of eternity.
Right.
All right. 991-9500, Q106.5 app. You can message us there. We'll take more of your responses on the way on Q. Thanks for listening to...
Q106.5.
David and Cindy. You know what it was, Miss Cindy, at the Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
What was it?
Why is that so hard to say? Brewer Riverwalk Festival. Say that 10 times fast. Brewer Riverwalk.
No.
Can't say it once fast. They did they had an annual cornhole tournament that Jordan Burge and I participated in.
Right.
The reason why we lost, because they were all jeering at us and joking on us. It was like, oh, you guys got eliminated after 2 games. It's because I'm simply looking for acceptance. I want to be accepted in the community. I want to be accepted by Maine. So obviously I'm going to throw the game and let somebody else win.
Well, there were plenty of people there that didn't get through, I'm sure. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of them.
Yeah, good.
You're one of us.
That's all.
Because I certainly would have been one of them, yeah.
Next cornhole tournament, though, it is on.
Okay.
By the way, I love, I wonder if anybody listens to our morning show. I wonder if anybody listens to David and Cindy. When you embarrass yourself, so badly and lose like that, that's everybody goes, yeah, we listened to you in the morning. We heard you guys were going to win and be undefeated and nobody was going to beat you. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I wish you guys wouldn't listen. Turn off your radios.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Don't do that.
It was fun. Thanks for putting a beating on us. Cornhole tournament's going to last an hour or two. It lasted 3 minutes and 20 seconds for Jordan and myself because we got destroyed. And I need some good news. That's what I need, Miss Cindy.
That's what we need. Good news.
Q106.5.
So much bad news out there. How about some good news?
I believe most people are good.
Q106.5 Good News is brought to you by Slipping Gears Cycling, Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Friends, family, community. Okay, you were talking about lighthouses. I love when any historic landmark gets a new life. And that's what's happening at the Desert of Maine. Did you know about the Desert of Maine?
Gosh, that's so trippy. When you hear about something new and then after you hear about it, you see it multiple times.
Yeah.
I just saw that, coming from California, there's a lot of deserts in that area, Arizona, New Mexico. No, what is the Desert of Maine?
It's a 100-acre desert, air quotes here, of glacial sand. It's been a tourist attraction since 1924, but in the 1800s, there were some people who settled that land and they were going to raise sheep.
Oh.
And the sheep took the topsoil, which was a very thin layer, and underneath, all of this glacial sand came up, and suddenly they had 100 acres of sand.
Wow.
And that's the Desert of Maine.
What is glacial? Is it... Why I think glacial, I think ice.
Yeah,
so now I'm thinking ice sand.
It's left behind from the
when there was a glacier here, the Ice Age, right? Yeah, yeah. I've seen the movies.
And for some reason, right there was not much topsoil over the top of it. So
how interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So over the last few years, it's kind of fallen into disrepair. It's been one of those go to the Desert of Maine kind of thing.
Right.
They have new owners. And they didn't want to see it die because it's so unique. So they've added things like a cafe, a playground, miniature golf course, as well as rental cabins.
Oh,
and
okay.
have made it into a destination, which I think is so cool. The bad news, I guess, is that the 100 acres of sand has been reclaimed by Mother Nature with a lot of big trees that are shading it. So now instead of a 100-acre desert, it's like 25 acres.
That Mother Nature is so selfish.
But that's still pretty cool. I mean, 25 acres of sand plus all those tall trees give some shade for, they're going to be adding glamping tents this summer.
Of course, yeah.
So a really cool place to take the family and really unique to say we went to the Desert of Maine. My mom still
amazing.
Has a little knickknack that's, inside is a landscape that
right.
is made with different colored sand from the desert.
Oh, how cool.
So, yeah.
How far away is this?
Very cool.
From here?
It's down around Freeport, I believe, so north of Portland.
You're talking from a Flatlander.
Couple of hours.
So
hour and a half, couple of hours, I think.
All right. Definitely worth checking out this summer.
Talking like a Flatlander.
You're talking to a Flatlander here. All right.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. Can you imagine a woolly mammoth comes back? It's like, what did you? There's putt here in my. Where's my wife, Susan? Why is there putt here?
It's pretty cool when you go walking through. There's a camel, but it's the statue of a camel. Because obviously
they're playing out the desert, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Watch out for the scorpions there. Yeah.
It's
all right.
cool.
We're Q106.5. Ooh, coming up in about 30 minutes. No, it's longer than that. Come on, do better math. Hold on. 45 minutes. Yeah.
Do you take your shoes off to do this?
8:20, 25. Carry the 5. In 34 minutes.
Okay.
We'll have your first code for that opportunity. We're going to get you qualified to go on an experience of a lifetime to see Kenny Chesney in a mysterious location. Could be like a tropical island. Could you imagine?
Wouldn't that be cool?
But it might be a stranger's basement, which wouldn't be cool.
Right.
But either way, you're seeing Kenny for free.
Which makes it worth it. It doesn't matter where you go.
And that first code is at 8:20 on David and Cindy. Thanks for listening.
Q106.5 Morning Show with David and Cindy. And David, I just got an email from my husband.
Uh-oh. Are we in? What did we didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
He says that I'm in trouble because he's singing country songs.
Oh, that's good.
My husband, one of our first dates, our very first date was waterfront concert, Celtic Woman.
Right.
And then after a few more dates, I took him to a Tim McGraw show. And I have a picture of him wearing an Ozzy Osbourne T-shirt because he didn't want those people to think he listened to Tim McGraw.
Heaven forbid.
He's never been a lover of country, but he is a lover of me, and he's a lover of our morning show.
Oh, that's
so
good.
now he's listening to us, and he said it yesterday too. He says, "I can't believe that I am humming country songs."
We're sucking you in, Jim. We got you. You're gonna be a country music fan before you know. You can't help.
Right.
The music's just too good.
Right.
I was there once, and you know what, Jim? A girl made me fall in love with country music too. They do that to us. And it's going to happen to you. It sounds like it is.
I came over to country because of a guy.
There you
Because,
go.
I mean, when I was younger, I was going to Blue Oyster Cult concerts and Molly Hatchet and,
Right.
you know, it wasn't country.
For me, it was NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Jessica Simpson, Britney Spears. No, absolutely not. You're nodding in approval like that's true. Absolutely. I was listening to
You're saying it.
the man stuff.
The man stuff.
Not
What's
that-
the man stuff? Do I want to know?
Not the girly, like man. I can't think of any right now off the top of my head, but that's what I was listening to before country. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to something else. Ooh, I was a little traveling man over the weekend.
Yeah.
I was seeing, what towns did I go through? I actually wrote them down. I went to Dedham.
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce it?
It is.
Us
Nicely done.
Flatlanders want to say dead ham, but
Right.
which I was like, okay, maybe they eat a lot of pigs here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Bucksport,
Bucksport.
right? Hamden,
Oh, nicely done. Everyone always says Hampton.
not me, not this,
It's
not
Hamden.
this from away. And Orland
Yeah.
and Penobscot, which I didn't know was a town too, along with the river.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, Castine was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I love Castine.
Whoa, the
Yeah.
money
and it isn't
there.
just because there's a lot of sailors there. I love Castine.
Yeah, again, okay. Remember, your husband's listening.
I know.
There was
He knows me.
the homes there are like, how do I become friends with somebody in Castine? What?
It is a beautiful place.
Yeah, with lots of people with lots of money.
Yeah.
My God. That's wow. Anyways, I went there to look at the lighthead, the Dice lighthead, which I don't understand. Did somebody want to spell it D-I-C-E, somebody else D-Y-C-E? Because they have it both. They go Dice head and then also Dice head spelled D-I-C-E.
Isn't that funny? I've actually never been to the lighthouse.
It's a beautiful lighthouse. It's a beautiful area. It's awkward because somebody lives in the lighthouse, even though the lighthouse is owned by Castine.
Right.
Somebody lives there, so it's somebody's residence. So you can walk around and look at it, but you're also staring into someone's living room. And I don't know if they come right out of the shower. I'm looking at a lighthouse, and then I'm looking at that, and I'm like, oh my God, it's
Yeah, I would have like curtains,
yeah.
shades,
Right.
tinted windows, something.
They did it. Their windows were wide open. You know it, like any other human would do. Of course I peeked in.
Yeah.
They had some new furniture. They got a new sofa. Looked like big 65-inch Samsung TV. Good for them.
Wow.
So I was like, how can you watch TV when you have the lighthouse? But I guess if they've seen it, so
Right.
and they've seen the ocean every day.
Right.
It's right there.
I would never get tired of looking at the ocean if I lived on the water.
Oh my gosh,
Never, ever, ever.
It's just everywhere I go in Maine, I'm waiting to find the spot that's not pretty. Everything's been pretty so far. Which lighthouse do I go to next? Because we discussed this last segment. There's either 57, 65, or 67 lighthouses.
Right.
Nobody knows. The Coast Guard says something. Other websites say 65. AI says there's 67. Regardless, where's the next? What's the best lighthouse?
My favorite is Nubble Light, and Nubble Light is in York, which is down toward Portland.
Sure.
It kind of, honestly, I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it in person. Do you say that
Oh my
about a
gosh.
lighthouse?
We got to change that.
I know. I don't know if it's out on a point. I think it's on an island.
Okay.
And there's like a Victorian house that's connected to the lighthouse. And it's just so picturesque and has the,
Right. Yeah,
has the
that's
rocky coast in front of it and really beautiful. And I've seen some incredible like sunset photos of Nubble Light. I want to go down and take
Oh, we got to
photos
make this a
sometime.
reality for you.
Yeah.
This is my goal. This is why I moved to Maine to get you down there. You and I, morning show field trip, David and Cindy going down to Nubble Lighthouse, and maybe we'll grab a nibble to eat, like a nibble. We'll
Have a nibble at Nubble?
We'll have a nibble nibble of lobster on Nubble. Yeah, a nibble
Ooh,
on
I
Nubble.
like that.
Yeah. All right. I'm putting that one on my list, and then while I'm down there, I know the Portland Lighthead House,
Yep.
which even
Portland
though
Head.
Portland Head, thank you. What did I say?
Portland Lighthead.
Edit that. I don't want to sound like an idiot. I don't want to sound like a fool on the air. Oh, it's live?
Yeah.
Shoot.
No delay. We talked about this. There's no delay. We are live on the air.
All right, the Portland Lighthouse Headlight. Fun fact.
Okay.
The first American lighthouse. So Michigan might have the most lighthouses.
Okay.
But Maine has the first American lighthouse.
Really?
It's the first. You know what? I'll tell you why coming up.
Okay.
Little fun fact. And we have country music on the way, and also your code for that Kenny Chesney experience. We're going to get you qualified for it. All on the way on Q106.5.
I'm a review reader. I can't help it. Before I make any major purchases, I go online and I check the reviews. And I was so thrilled when I saw that over 150 people have given Home Roofing Solutions 5-star reviews after their jobs were completed. That means a lot that over 150 people were so impressed with their experience that they took the time to write glowing reviews. Of course, Home Roofing Solutions is Maine's professional roofing company, so it's not really a surprise either. Your experience will start with a free quote that you'll get after a roofing expert visits your home or camp, wherever the job will be done, and does an assessment. The Home Roofing Solutions representative will also give you the details of the best warranty package in the business, which will future-proof your roof with 50 years on product and 50 years on workmanship. Your job will be put on the calendar, and when the day comes, the amazing Home Roofing Solutions crew will go to work, focusing on your job and finishing it quickly, likely in as little as a day. Whether you need metal roofing or asphalt shingles, call Home Roofing Solutions today, 269-HOME, or find them online at homeroofingsolutions.com.
Have more lighthouses than Maine.
Right.
But the reason why Maine is better, they have more history. And I think this is so cool. I'm going to pay good on my promise here. Portland Lighthead is the first American lighthouse.
Portland Headlight.
Portland Headlight.
Think of headlights.
Get it together, Flatlander. Get it together.
Think of headlights. Portland Headlight.
Doesn't Flatlander sound like a superhero's name?
Yeah, kind of.
I am Flatlander.
What's the guy from The Boys? What's his name?
Homelander.
Homelander, yeah. Flatlander.
Same thing.
Homelander.
I shoot rays of light out of my eyes. And
Okay, before we go too far off, Kenny Chesney.
Oh, wait, hold on. Portland Headlight is the first American lighthouse because it's the first one made after America declared independence from Britain in 1791. That's when it was built. Bam.
Wow.
First
Is that
American.
right?
That's correct.
And it's the most photographed lighthouse, too, in the world.
We'll make up it's the tallest, too, and the biggest, and the best.
Yeah. I don't think that's a made-up fact, though. I think it is the most photographed.
Photographed?
Yeah.
You're looking at me like I know. I don't
Cindy, back me up, please.
Well,
please back me up.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's America's
Sure.
first. After our forefathers fought and died and declared independence from Britain, that was the first lighthouse to be built after America was or became America.
It's beautiful.
So take that, Michigan, and your 150 lighthouses, lame lighthouses.
They do have a lot of
Okay.
You have more than anybody.
Yeah, that's a lot of lighthouses. It's like almost double ours, right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Triple ours.
Yeah. Okay, Kenny Chesney, flight for two, hotel stay, $500 cash, mysterious location. Could be Australia, could be the Bahamas, could be Jordan Verge's spare bedroom.
Yeah.
Could be next door. Could be in your own backyard. Who knows?
Exactly. All we know is that it's a mystery location in August, right? And we also know that this hour's code is David. What's the
You
code?
really don't have it again? You are unbelievable. You are an
Can you whisper,
embarrassment.
Can you whisper the
You
code
went
to
to
me?
college?
I did.
Oh, my God. 871.
All 6 years.
871.
You said 871. 871. Okay, this code that could send you to a mystery location to see Kenny Chesney is 871-871. Just open the Q106.5 app, tap the Kenny Chesney button, and under the 8 o'clock hour, 871, you can win all the stuff that we just talked about.
It could be in the storage room at the Brewer Walmart. I mean,
There you go.
it could be anywhere.
That
have
would be
no idea.
incredible.
Yeah.
Short flight.
Yeah.
Could be at Portland Headlight.
Portland Lighthead. How do you say it?
Headlight. Think headlights. You're a guy. You know about headlights.
It's a light.
Right? Portland Headlight.
We're just going to get the country music news on that one.
Q 106.5.
Straight from Nashville.
It's country music news.
Country Music News on Q106.5 is brought to you by Rowell's Garage and Dover Foxcroft. For a fair, honest deal on your next vehicle, head to Dover Foxcroft and Rowell's Garage. Well, a country legend has announced his farewell tour. Know who I'm talking about?
I don't. Who is it?
They always do it. So it's not really a farewell tour. They're desperate for money. Which artist is desperate for
I'm not
money?
so sure in this case.
Oh.
I think it's a farewell tour.
George Strait?
Nope.
Ooh, that was going to be my guess if I were to make a guess, but I'm not going to. It's Kane Brown, isn't it?
It's Alan Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Alan Jackson has announced what appears to be his farewell tour titled Last Call, One More for the Road. It's a continuation of a tour he began in 2022, set to start August 2nd. Will include 10 dates running into May of next year.
Okay.
So in 2022, he had the Last Call tour. That's what I'm hearing.
Of it.
The beginning. Okay. Was it always going to have a second leg, or is he just adding on to it?
I think something happened, and I think maybe it was a health thing because he has, I'm going to totally say this wrong, charcoal Marie tooth. He has
He has teeth made of charcoal?
Wow.
He has a condition that affects his balance and his ability to walk.
Okay.
If you see him perform these days, very often, if you notice, there's like a thing behind him that's kind of holding him up.
Oh,
really?
Holding him steady. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys,
So that's why I'm saying I think it's a real farewell. He said his girls are grown up. He's got a grandchild. He's got a second grandchild on the way, and he just wants to stay home.
yeah, and man, he is. He's only 65. He's still young.
He's been doing this for over 30 years, though, and he said enough.
Yeah, he does have health. He's battling with health issues. I mean, good for him. I've seen him live. He's a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as energetic as like a Garth Brooks concert or any of these modern country artists, but it's Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
It's similar to like a Chris Stapleton concert where you're sitting there and just taking in the music and all the hits.
See, one of the things I love about the Alan Jackson shows that I've gone to is that he has people who go out and they take video around the area. So when he's singing some of his songs, what you're seeing on the screen is actually your local area.
Oh, that's awesome.
that is
Singing
really
about
cool.
small towns, and he's
Yeah.
showing your town, which I always thought was cool. Kenny Chesney will do that too. Kenny Chesney will go, actually at Gillette Stadium, went out at least one show that I went to, incognito, in a golf cart, and took video of the people coming into the
love
venue until someone recognized him, and then they whisk him backstage.
Yeah, sure.
That's really cool.
So like in this
I
case,
love
it would
that
be
stuff.
like they go get footage of Portland Lighthead.
Right.
Huh.
He said that wrong.
Yeah, he did.
I did it again.
Yeah. I think he did it intentionally now.
Why don't we
He's
just
trying to
say
push our buttons?
Why don't we
You're
just say
right.
Lighthouse? Maybe that's the confusion.
Because it's not.
It's the Portland Head Lighthouse.
Right.
It's-
Portland Head.
But it looks.
Lighthouse.
It is a lighthouse. All right, go on.
Portland
What else?
Head.
And it looks like a new 9 to 5 movie is in the works.
Dolly Parton?
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston is in the process of creating a remake of 9 to 5, which of course the iconic movie starred Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin. So far, Jane Fonda has wished her well. Lily Tomlin has expressed concern that the working world has changed, so it may be a challenge to modernize the movie. Dolly Parton hasn't said a word.
Oh, really?
Has not said a word.
I can't imagine Dolly being negative. I mean, she
No, I
could say,
wouldn't-
bless your heart. Bless
Yeah.
your heart on making this movie.
Right. But yeah, she's never negative. She probably just, she's got other things going.
She's gotta be
got
involved
so
some way,
many-
though, right?
She's
Yeah.
got so many, Dolly's got like 10 million things going on every single day. So she just hasn't gotten to this yet.
Yeah. All right.
It will be interesting.
So is this
to see where it
a
goes.
movie? I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be a movie,
Movie,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. Was it there was an original? Okay.
It's another remake, and that's all Hollywood's doing these days is remakes and sequels, and they're all lame except for Deadpool and Wolverine and Moana 2, which one's coming out in the summer. Moana 2 is coming out in
November something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to do this. You have never seen 9 to 5?
I'm sorry. I was going to ask what the movie was about.
I have a confession.
You've
Yes,
never seen
I've
it
never-
either?
go. Wow. All right.
It's
So
about 3 women in a workplace who have this horrible misogynistic boss,
Oh, okay.
and they take over the workplace and they hold him captive.
I feel bad for yelling "Let's go."
Yeah.
Right before
you
that.
misogynist pig.
All right.
You're awful.
Well, that's
How long
cool.
have you hated women, Jordan?
I love women. Okay.
All right. We are Q106.5. Thank you for listening. Jordan, we have some classes you need to watch online.
Classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
To support women in the workplace.
I understand.
Monday, thank you for listening to us on the Q106.5 app. 29 sleeps until my beautiful bride joins us out here in Maine.
I can't wait to meet her.
It's 29 more days of partying every single night, raging. No, I'm not. Think about moving to an area where you have no friends and family.
Yeah.
And just a dog. Your ragers are with your dog.
Yeah.
But having a lot of time of exploring Maine, and I am spending some time catching up on TV shows. And there's one that you and I had this discussion
Yeah.
about, and I think a lot of people fell in love with it. post the finale of the show in 2019. And I'm talking about Suits on Netflix.
I love Suits. I
Who
actually
doesn't?
watched a couple of, like, the first 3 episodes the other day.
Right.
Because I just miss it. So
Right,
I went
yeah.
back and started watching it over again.
So clever, really good. It's written really good. Oh, my God. Cleverly?
Cleverly written.
Why am I struggling? Because my tongue's not doing the thing where it needs to go to the next syllable.
Because you need to stop for 2 seconds. When I saw your pictures of your hike on Sunday, I'm like, oh my gosh, he never stops. I mean, like all the time, always out doing. And then I said, oh, wait, his wife isn't here.
Right.
And
Gotta stay
so-
busy.
Yeah.
Right.
So going out and doing things. But anyway, back to
my
Suits.
house has never been so clean. I can't wait till she gets out here. So it'll be night and day. Like you're like, oh, David, you work so hard. And even our bosses here are like, wow, he's so productive. 1 month that ends. That ends in 1 month. All right.
29 days.
Yeah. Can't wait. Suits season 9. Can't wait for this too. Coming out in July. Going to be available on Netflix.
I can't believe there's a season 9. I thought because things were kind of broken up.
Right.
I don't want to say too much. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But where they left it, I thought that's where they're going to leave it.
No.
So I'm really interested to see where they're going to go with it. But the characters are so well written, and you really, really
They're
care about
cleverly
them.
written.
Right. And some of them, sometimes you love them, and sometimes you hate them, and sometimes it's like, okay, so I love this show.
You're right.
I'm gushing. I'm sorry. I love this show.
No, it's a great show. July 1st, season 9 of Suits will be available on Netflix. That's fantastic. And there's hope that because, since the show hit Netflix, I mean, it's been one of the most streamed series on that streaming service. And so I've seen the characters in commercials now.
Yes.
More recent. So
Yes.
sparking some hope that Suits might return for an updated season now that it has this fan base, thanks to Netflix. What about Ted Lasso? Where are you at? Because I know you and your husband started it. That's on Apple Plus.
We are in season 2.
Wow, you guys have made some progress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just sat there and binged it over the weekend. It's just so good.
It's great.
And now we're going in and watching these videos on YouTube with
Jason Sudeikis.
No, with Juno and Barbara, but the 2 women.
Yeah, right.
And asking each other questions and talking about the other characters in the show and
they're
and
so
how much
funny.
they've bonded, and they're hilarious.
Right.
But yeah, really, really love the show.
They have 3 seasons, and there's also hope that comes back for a 4th season. But we'll see. Other shows that I've been watching, Tires on Netflix. Recommend that one, not for kids, but very funny. It's with a comedian who's, I want to say he's coming up and becoming big. I think he's already there. He's already earned this a status. He's a very popular comedian now. Shane Gillis. Tires on Netflix is good, and then Bridgerton, another one not for kids on Netflix. Both I recommend both of those.
I know my daughter-in-law is obsessed with Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but she put up a clip on Facebook, and I'm so obsessed with the show. So
How old is she?
mid-20s.
Okay, she's allowed to watch it. It's like 50 Shades of Grey level of a type of show, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They show a lot.
Okay.
Those big dresses from back in the day,
Yeah.
they don't stay on long.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't wear it long either.
No,
Oh,
me neither.
those
My
are
goodness.
Awful.
What are those things called that suck
The
in your
corset?
stomach? Yeah. I'm wearing one now because, I want to look good in front of you, but I can barely breathe in this studio.
Yeah, of course it is bad enough, but they used to pull them as tight as they could until they couldn't breathe and then sit around with little fans. It's like, take off the corset.
We're
Sorry.
Q106.5. Thanks for listening to David and Cindy. Happy Monday. Yeah, that's us. Q106.5. We are David and Cindy. Sorry, I was reading something. This is incredible. So this week is the 80th anniversary of the D-Day invasion in Normandy, France during World War II.
Right.
And impressive and sad. I mean, here's the headline. This year will likely be the last major D-Day anniversary with living veterans in attendance.
Right.
And organizers are going all out. Now, by going all out, they mean every 5 years. So the next one will be on the 85th. June 6th, of course, was the date of the anniversary. They all fly over. They got about 150 veterans that are flying over for the 80th. A couple dozen of them actually were there on D-Day.
Right.
and the youngest is 96 years old.
I was going to say, older than my dad, and he's 93. So,
Right.
yeah.
Did your dad serve in the military?
He served in Korea during the war. Yep.
All right. So he just missed World War II. He would have been in his mid-teens.
Yeah.
My goodness, what an era of heroes for the Korean War, and of course for World War II and World War I. But so sad to think about that. The youngest is 96, and we're losing them. Obviously, to, old age. Thank God for that.
Right.
That they were able to live long, fulfilling lives. Just wow, this could be the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. End of an era for sure. And like you said, greatest generation, just generation after generation of heroes back then.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry. So that was the delay of us coming to this segment because I just got enamored and enthralled into this article. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up, we're gonna have Jordan Verge rejoin us, and we got to revisit two guys that aren't heroes by any means. I think they're losers.
They gave it their best throw.
No, we didn't give it anything. Something that happened at the Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
Nicely done.
Thank you very much. They got a W for the festival. Brewer did a great job, but they had two losers there.
Well, I'm sure there were more than two, but two that we're going to talk about.
We'll get into it. Coming up on Q106.5. Speaking of broken hearts, Q106.5, David and Cindy joined every 9 a.m. hour on weekdays by the very talented Jordan Veg.
Hello, I'm also, what did you call me?
Veg.
That is my last name. Okay. Yeah. I just needed to hear him say it again.
Jordan Veg.
Yeah, third time. Wow.
Miss Cindy.
I don't have a last name.
No. Yes, you do. It's Cindy. Okay, Miss?
Okay. Oh, okay.
First name Miss, last name Cindy.
Miss.
The Brewer, the headline reads, hold on, I don't want to mess this up. Brewer Riverwalk Festival was a big win with two losers.
Oh, we're talking about this?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
So the reason why, there was an annual cornhole tournament that took place at the Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
Yeah.
How many years has this been going on?
I think this was like the fourth year.
Yeah.
It's only been 4 years?
It's a new festival.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like going on since the 1600s.
Yeah. 200th Brewer Riverwalk Festival.
That's what I thought.
No, I mean like it just compared to everything else around here, the Riverwalk's actually new.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the river's always
been
been
has
there.
been extended in the last year or so. So, yeah.
As far as I know, the river's always been there.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Okay.
I've been around since the, beginning of time.
So I need to text a lot of my friends back home because I've been sending pictures from the Riverwalk going, can you believe I'm walking in a place where colonials used to walk? Like where our forefathers used to walk? Mm-hmm. But that's not true.
Well, you are, but it wasn't paved and didn't have that nice fence.
Mm-hmm. There wasn't like a nice garden there either.
Right.
You mean they weren't playing chess on one of the park benches back in the...
No,
I don't think Alexander...
1700s?
Yeah, actually, this is where Hamilton and Burr had their whole
duel.
thing. Yeah.
That's what I thought. And then afterwards they went for a dip.
Didn't have that nice gazebo in the garden where a young woman who the banner behind her said magic. You guys didn't hear it. She was singing. She was so good.
Oh, for the
I
festival.
was so impressed. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, we missed that because our heads were hanging low after we partook in the annual cornhole tournament. The reason, Jordan, that we lost is pretty simple. It's pretty clear.
Okay.
Miss Cindy was supposed to be there to cheer us on from the beginning.
This is not my fault.
No, and if anything, I want to say that the real MVP is Cindy Campbell for coming on a Saturday.
She drove 17 hours to watch us play for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That is so, like, Miss
By
Cindy.
the time I got there, first round was over, and they're like, yeah, we're out.
Yeah. She showed up with her chair ready to, like, sit there for a while, maybe grab some food, and she literally just stood there holding her chair going, wait. So we're not hanging out here? We're like, no, get out of here immediately.
So we're like, done?
We're leaving.
Okay.
We are leaving right
they're
away.
Making fun of us.
We lost to a gentleman. He was very nice. I can't remember his name because I don't care. I don't care what his name is. I don't care. I didn't
His
retain.
name was
doesn't matter.
the winner.
And he played with his son. His son was like what? Precocious little punk.
Oh, really good at cornhole. That's what he was.
Hadn't even gone through puberty yet. He's at that stage where, girls still have germs.
Yeah.
That's how young he was.
Yeah, I loved when he was drinking on that soda or whatever it was that he had, and he's just throwing them, not even looking, he's just throwing them. They're going in. What?
Doing way better than me, and I'm really trying.
He had no respect for us whatsoever. He was slurping on his drink, and then tossing a bag, and it would go right in the hole and go. So you guys new at this?
Yeah, that was a real not him, but people were asking like, "Is this your first time playing cornhole?" Like, no, I think I'm good, but not when playing with a bunch of professionals.
When the kids shook our hands, I was like, at least I've gone through puberty, loser. Oh. And they looked at me like all weird, like he didn't even know what I was talking about. He didn't because he was that young. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. And it was a double elimination tournament too. So I was thinking, you know what, we like to work from behind. That's all right. And then when they matched us up for the second one, they said, "We're sorry, by the way."
Yeah, we lost 21-1.
Yeah, we got the 1 point though.
Do you know the guy actually was upset that we scored 1 point?
Good.
Like after I scored the 1 point, he like looked at me like he was ready to kill me, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I did not mean." No, we're all kidding. They were all very nice. They're all very generous, except when they actually played us, they absolutely destroyed us. Whoever put on the cornhole tournament did a phenomenal job. We will be back there next year, Jordan.
Yes. Can we start taking steroids?
Yes.
Because they didn't test us at all.
They didn't test us at all, and I have a feeling most of them were on steroids.
So I'm down to start the steroid use for this.
We'll look into that. I probably shouldn't say anything illegal like that over the airwaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Cindy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Miss yeah, you got to do that behind the scenes, Jordan. Miss Cindy, will you come and support us next year?
I will come and support you. I will be on time. I will get the pom-poms. So you have no reason to blame this on me.
What we need are some cornhole boards.
Yeah.
We need some Q106.5 cornhole boards.
Yeah, we have this nice patio out back that we only use when my dog wants to go out there and pee.
We need a sponsor of some corn. We need somebody to buy us cornhole boards. We'll put somebody sponsor us, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think what we need is practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we need the boards.
Right, exactly.
Like maybe we get like Martins to put it up there, you know? Wouldn't that be cool? Somebody, anybody. Taco Bell, the KFC corn. And when you dip it, you grab a drum leg or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and matching bags too.
We'll work on it.
Smell like chicken.
That would be fun.
Maybe Remax Collaborative will sponsor our cornhole boards, which they're already serving all of Maine, by the way. They specialize in personalizing the buying and selling of your property and maybe providing cornhole boards to David and Cindy and Jordan Verge. Wink, wink, wink. The agents at Remax Collaborative were hired because they know everything there is to know about Maine, land, property, and most importantly, how important and special this investment you are looking to make is to you. You can meet every Remax Collaborative agent online at collaborative207.com and check out the testimonials from their actual clients. I think you'll find they all share the reputation among Mainers that they have served to not only work hard, but they also are known to treat assisting you buying new property as if they were making the purchase themselves. Residential, land, commercial, recreational, waterfront, timberland, whatever it is you are selling or looking to buy, call Remax Collaborative today. This is an incredible team of agents, bar none, and ready to get to work for you. Call 573-1267, 573-1267, or contact Remax Collaborative online at collaborative207.com. Oh. I am infuriated.
Uh-oh. What are we talking about? What are you upset about?
Probably shouldn't talk about it.
Enraged with anger. No, because it's a friendly competition amongst us staff here at Town Square Media here with all of our stations.
Oh.
Okay, intertwined. And we get to write articles.
Yes.
Test our creativity. Mm-hmm. I'm not even in the top 10 for page views.
Neither am I.
Well, you're Miss Cindy.
For June. I mean, June is only 3 days
3 days
old.
in. Yeah, right.
And it was just a weekend, too.
Right.
And we don't really...
I posted over the weekend.
You did? Okay.
I did.
I posted one over the weekend. Did nobody care?
Nobody cared.
About my dice?
Nobody cares about us.
Headlight adventure? Lighthouses in Maine?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, maybe they did. It's just it hasn't updated yet.
I just posted about the monster truck crash in Topsom with pictures, so maybe that will...
By the way, the pictures of that, they're called monster trucks, and it's a monster eating, like...
It's a lobster. It's crustacean.
Oh, it's a lobster monster truck?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And where is this? It's on Q106.5.FM or on the Q106.5 app?
Yes, before you get too excited. there was a crash and some people got hurt.
people got injured.
my
He's
God.
he's trying to help you with page views.
I know.
But no, the pictures are pretty. I mean, it's
I'll have to look it up.
It's ironic.
It is ironic that it's crustacean, so it's a lobster, and it went over a jump
Wow.
and it caught a power line in its mouth.
I'm appropriately excited because I recognize people got injured, but this is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just the monster truck.
It does.
The monster truck is very cool. I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
been to
you-
a monster truck show and I've seen it.
You
It's
can't
cool.
make any jokes out of it because we don't know
Right.
how the severity of the injuries.
Right.
Yes.
But I mean, if they are okay and 100% full recovery, we'll revisit this and
I'm-
maybe laugh a little bit more about a monster truck being a monster.
What's the thing where you like if you want to go back to a page in a book, what do you do with it? Bunny ears? Is that it?
You
No,
redact
no.
something
Oh, I don't know.
like an article.
I don't know.
I like when you
I
bring
know
up
what
things.
you're saying, where you dog-eared.
Dog-eared, yes.
Dog-ear the page.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull that down. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
And the it's called the Crush Station.
Crustacean.
Wow.
Because lobsters are crustaceans.
Yeah, Crush
Yeah.
Station.
Hold on, I have to yell at
Right, crush station.
our lawn maintenance. Hold on. You missed a spot. Hey, yeah, you missed Doug. Doug, you missed a whole spot out there. You missed a whole lot. Do you hear him in the background? Yeah, he missed a whole row. He does that every time. Doug, our lawn guy, misses a freaking line in the yard, and it just irks me like no other.
You need to be like my dad. When I used to mow the lawn, my dad would follow me around, and I'd like go to one end of the lawn and turn the mower around to go back, and my dad is standing there, he's pointing at a place.
It's like, well, do you
The
want to
one
do it
that I
then?
missed.
Like, yeah, what? We both don't need to be out here
Trust
doing
me,
this.
I would ask him, and he wasn't mowing. He was just checking my work.
Right? Yeah. It's like, well, if you want to be checking the work, why don't you just do it then? Right?
I
Just do it.
would
Just do it
say
right.
that. I would say that, and he'd say, "No, you're doing fine." Well, obviously, I'm not.
It's a military father thing. My dad did the same thing. One strand of grass gets one blade of grass, and he
Yeah.
goes, got to redo that.
Yeah, look at that. You missed that.
Yeah,
Right?
you
This
missed
is
that.
a tiny little place where you could go out with the clippers and cut it down.
Okay, I like picking. I'm like, there, perfect. Now, and he wants straight lines too. I'm like, okay, Colonel, aye, sir. Love my dad. But
Well,
man.
it's no longer no Mome, so he really should get that pass.
See, he's
Yeah.
back here. He's getting the spot.
Thank you,
he came
Doug.
back.
He heard you.
Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, so frustrating. Q106.5. Our lawn maintenance guy. He's not doing the straight. Doug! We said straight lines, buddy. God, he has a perfectly trimmed beard, yet he can't perfectly trim our hedges.
Maybe he doesn't trim his own beard.
Doug!
Maybe that's what's going on.
Maybe that's true.
For the love of God, Doug! Straight lines!
I hope.
Well, are you your father? You've become your father.
Well, no. Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Well, you know what? I take that as a compliment. It's an
Okay.
honor to live in my father's footsteps, shadow, whatever that expression is that I'm supposed to say there. Because, and straight lines in the yard is what we demand here at Q106.5, just like my father did at his home. He worked hard, a long military career, 34 years in the military
Wow.
service. And conversely to that, we work not that hard in radio. But we still demand straight lines in front of our studios.
Yeah.
I think David needs a nap. What do you
Yeah.
think?
No, I think that the Mondays are hitting him.
It's been a weird day. Somebody who doesn't have a case of the Mondays and didn't have a case of the Sundays either, the Sunday Scaries or the Saturdays, Simone Biles.
What's going on with Miss Biles?
She broke another record. It was probably hers 9th consecutive U.S. championship, or she won her 9th U.S. championship. And she's now going to participate in the Olympic trials at the end of
That's
this
awesome.
month and go. I don't even know why she participates.
Yeah, it's just a formality at this point, right?
Right.
She's so incredible, but she pushes herself to do better. I mean, I'm sure she's trying to do better than she did last time.
You know,
Like you said, she probably broke her own record, but she broke it. So.
All right, he just stopped. Hold on. Somebody who doesn't push himself is Doug. Doug. Yeah, the lines, buddy. I said straight line. So the Summer Olympics are taking place end of July. July 26th is when they kick off. I believe in a little place called Tokyo.
No, it's
In Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, Tokyo is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Paris is this one. Thank you for. Sorry, I'm just so distraught by what's going on with Doug.
The city of love,
Mm-hmm.
except for the Olympians.
Yes.
Favorite? Yeah, right. Favorite, if you don't know that story, they're not allowed to get it on at the Olympics. At least they're trying to make sure that, which is just ridiculous.
I think that's selfish.
Yeah. These are athletes.
I know.
Okay. They're in phenomenal shape. Hello.
Yeah.
And most of them are single, I hope.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Favorite Olympic event?
Basketball.
Is that winter or summer?
No, that's a summer.
Is that summer?
Yeah. We got the dream team coming back this summer.
Nice.
It's LeBron, Steph, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, others.
Wow.
No, they're coming out and they're really trying this year. This is LeBron's last. This is Steph's last.
year, yeah.
Kevin Durant's last. Jason Tatum's like third.
Basketball is not even fair. And when we don't get the gold, it's like, how?
Right.
How did we not get the gold? I think one year we didn't get the gold with. Was it Kobe that was on the team?
It was 2004, and I think Spain or Argentina won that year.
And basically what that was NBA players going over there pretending they're Spanish.
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got the bronze that year. And then in 2008, we brought all of the superstars in, and it was the Redeem team.
We were mad.
Yeah.
Miss Cindy, what are your thoughts on the
what?
On basketball? Miss Cindy's like, what are these morons talking about?
I just zoned out. I have never watched an Olympic basketball game.
You should watch this year, though.
What's your favorite event? Olympics.
Gymnastics.
Yeah. I would say that, but I'm married. But it is phenomenal from what I heard what they can do.
I don't love it for that reason.
Yeah. Me neither.
Yeah. I don't know what reason you're saying.
What do you mean? Which reason?
When I was in high school, I really loved balance beam, but I wasn't good at it. And so I really admire people who can do it well.
That's how I feel about basketball,
floor
too.
Especially floor is my favorite. And they get creative, and it's kind of dance and gymnastics, and I love that.
It's same with ice skating, too. It's just impressive.
Sure.
Like, you look at it, they make it look so easy to where you think you can go out there and do it. Yeah. I love any athlete that can do that. They do it at basketball, whether it be basketball, football, gymnastics, swimming, whatever. They make it look so easy. You're like, yeah I can do that. And then you go do it, you're like, am I having a heart attack? I haven't even started yet. I just did the stretches. How is that possible?
Right. They go out and do the in the ice skating. They do where they're twirling around.
Right.
Yeah. You try to do it. You go around once and you're throwing up.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, Jordan.
Yeah.
You and I have a task at hand.
Okay.
We need to procure a balance beam.
Ooh.
No, you don't.
We are going to make Miss Cindy's dreams
high school was a long time ago.
Stand by in the near future, balance beam and Miss Cindy, an Olympic event that can only take place here in the Q106.5 studios.
High school was about, 80 pounds ago.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Thanks for listening to David and Cindy. Yeah, we are, even though it's Monday. Definitely feeling the good vibes, the good weather. And it is David and Cindy. Thank you so much for listening to us. Q106.5 app, joined in studio. Jordan Verge. Yes.
Hey, thank you, folks.
Do you think Joey Chestnut, you guys are familiar with who he is?
Yeah, American legend.
Yeah.
Number one American ever.
16-time Nathan's hot dog eating contest champion. I'm trying to find out if he's married. Because do you think
Mrs. Chestnut?
Yeah, Mrs. Chestnut. Over the weekend, this video circulated, it's so gross. He downed how many pints of ice cream? 4 pints of ice cream in 1 minute. And I'm thinking, like, after you do that, do you go, hey, baby? Like, is that like, you just see me? Like,
yeah. Trying to show off.
After somebody made the game-winning shot, someone scored the touchdown, hit a home run. This is like his thing. He's like, hey.
That was me at Cornhole. I was like, did you see me lose to that child?
Right.
It was cool,
yeah,
right?
that was you. Oh, God, let's not relive that. He probably doesn't say baby. He probably uses a food reference, like, hey, cupcake. Hey, cupcake.
So,
hey, hot dog.
Miss Cindy, does Joey Chestnut do anything for you?
No.
Have you seen photos of him?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just the whole...
Okay.
The what do they call it? Speed eating? Whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's an athlete. That's what he is.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
If he goes, if Jim, your husband, love of your life, your soulmate,
yes.
Correct?
Right.
Soulmate. Okay.
Right.
Jim comes up to you and he goes, "Hey, no, he doesn't even come up to you. You watch it happen. We go to is there a fair in town? What's the fair?
The Bangor State Fair.
Of course, the Bangor State Fair. Can't wait for that. All right, they have a hot dog eating contest, and your husband Jim is able to down a record number of hot dogs in 60 seconds. He downs 17 hot dogs in 60 seconds.
Okay.
What does that do to you?
Makes me think that I'm going to spend the rest of the night rubbing his stomach.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
All right, we're getting out of here. Oh, words of wisdom before we leave. We started this thing, remember? Words of wisdom, words of wisdom.
Yes.
Miss Cindy, any words of wisdom?
Go to Jordan.
Jordan, any words of wisdom for today?
See, now I'm just thinking about a potential hot dog eating contest for the Bangor State Fair. I don't know if that's something that's happening, but now I want to get involved in any kind of contest.
So your words of wisdom, I'm only going to offer an assist this one time. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, exactly. Practice makes perfect in cornhole and in eating.
Yeah, we need to. We're getting together in the cornhole thing. We're going to fix that. Miss Cindy?
Don't go on the radio and brag about how great you are at cornhole and then lose to a child.
I don't even deserve to share words of wisdom because, yeah, we did. Oh, my God. Never do anything that you know that you're going to lose at. If you do lose, lie about it. Don't come on the radio and admit that you lost. We did that all morning. We messed up. We should have never admitted this.
It's just they took pictures and videos.
They took great pleasure in
beating us. Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Jordan Verge up next. The next code for Kenny Chesney.
10:20.